What's up, my friends? Welcome back to our blind Let's Play The Witcher 2. We're here with Geralt, and we are over by Bronze of Bonnard, whatever the hell his name is, Braz of Bonnard. And we have fucking Zivik here. I went ahead and did everything that I had previously recorded on Yorvis Pass, which is the dice, the fist fighting, the arm wrestling with Mighty Numa. I did the Golem, or the Gargoyle quest, and that Intel did the Wild Hunt quest. And I also talked to everyone that I was able to talk to about the Wild Hunt, which was basically just Braz and the dice guy over there, the Incredible Lockhart, I think his name is. I went over to the other area and talked to the mages, the bearded she-elf, and Arian. Arian didn't have anything new, so it was no point in even showing it again. But other than that, and I did take care of the Mystic River quest. Had Braz fucking craft that 1,000 Orin armor again just to sell it off. And then I also did the Respec quest, which was the Bygone Era. Because I indeed actually wanted to respec. I wanted to fully deck out our... I wanted to... Well, technically I really only respec one thing, but I still wanted to do it. But I wanted to get 2 of these and 2 of these. I had like 2 of Repose, I think, and I just wanted to get out of it because it was kind of a wasted ability. So, that is that. And now we were going to go off and just, let's see, I guess we're going to go off and talk to Vernon now. The Assassins of Kings. The story of the Assassins of Kings ended in Lochmuine, but before the conclusion arrived, a series of unexpected events took place. If you wish to know more about Letho, the power that stood behind him, and the motives which had spurred his nefarious deeds, be patient and listen. Where's Triss Merigold? Geralt reached an ancient elven city of Lochmuine. Ages earlier, the sorcerer Geoffrey Monk had brought a group of human children gifted with spontaneous magical abilities here for training. Taught by elven wise, the sources became legendary sorcerers who aided the human pioneers. When humans had finally settled the continent, they repaid their debt of gratitude by destroying Lochmuine and slaughtering its inhabitants. The scenic city ruins now ironically played host to the Summit of Sorcerers. The Nilfgaardian delegation was also taking part, and the Black Ones had brought the kidnapped Triss Merigold with them. Pondering the fickleness of history, Geralt searched for a trace of the sorceress. Shalard Fitz-Overstein was the key to her freedom. One more thing is, I did not find any side quests to stumble upon. So I don't know if Zivik will give us a side quest, but you know how in Yorvis Pass we had the side quest with Cynthia? I didn't see anything in this one. Maybe there's something somewhere else, you know, that's tailored to maybe the main mission, but it was very cool because it really just wasn't, it really just was not anything new. Which was cool in its own little way, I guess. For Temeria. And thus we arrived at the final chapter to tell Geralt of Rivia and Assassins of Kings. The Witcher left King Hensel's camp and traveled to Lochmuine, an ancient city once inhabited by the elves. The mages were organizing a great summit there, and Geralt hoped the treacherous Sheila de Tanserville will attend. He also hoped to free Triss from her kidnappers. Vernon Roche, driven by an immense thirst for revenge on the Sorcerer Deathmold, was at the Witcher's side. Geralt and Roche had grand intentions, and there was no doubt that the events would take a turn towards the bloody. However, the reality outdid any and all suppositions. At a meeting of the sorcerers, one could expect to find anything from a princess turned into a frog or a host of elemental genies. However, the sight of Lochmuine Gate surprised our heroes. Knights of the Order of the Flaming Rose made camp by its side. Vernon was glad, for the knights arrived in the retinue of Radovid, the King of Redania, and Roche thought him an ally. He decided to speak with the young monarch as soon as possible, and so Roche went to the Redanian camp to await the Witcher there, while Geralt faced dilemma to follow him or to ferret out about the area. Well, we definitely ferreted out and did a bunch of shit. Alright, well, let's talk to Zivy.
What do you want?
You're not in the Kedweni camp?
Those Redanian pigs tricked us, as usual. They took the best buildings, leaving us the rat-infested ruins. It's better out here in the square. A right good show. Messengers running back and forth. Delegates grinning at each other while thinking of slitting each other's throats, and lots of gold changing hands. A lot of armed men around. The kingdoms are trying to look menacing. People like me'll soon have work to do.
Nice to meet an optimist. Really raises the spirit. The mages are making a country fair out of this summit.
They're parasites who'll stop at nothing to get into the king's treasuries. Hence it'll quickly beat it out of their heads. He doesn't like mages standing up to him. He'll tell them to stuff those treaties up their arses. You know they want to appoint royal advisors.
They're also going to discuss what to do given the assassinations.
Aye, the new world order. You know the drill. I see all those cowardly, petty knights and bloody mages and wonder where the human race is going.
Forward. Blindly down a steep slope. But for now, the clip of air is more fun than it is terrifying.
Alright, Zivy, take it easy. It's pretty cool that Zivic's here. I also crafted the, dark armor. Indeed. Look at us looking all motherfucking sexy. Damn right, Geralt. Alright, well, let's go over here and talk to Roche. Felicia Corey did not have anything. She had the surgical tools for a quest item, but that is obviously must have been a bug. Alright, let's talk to Vernon and just start it.
Ready for your chat with Radovid.
Damn right, let's go.
No reason to delay it.
Follow me then.
For Temeria, baby. This ought to be interesting, talking to Radovid. I don't think we haven't...
Halt! We're here to meet King Radovid.
Have you been granted an official audience?
We have information about the Kingslayers.
Everyone knows the killer is the Witcher from Rivia.
Then everyone is wrong.
Not my concern. I cannot risk placing the King of Redania in harm's way.
We bring Radovid news that will strengthen his position during the talks. Care to risk his wrath? Besides, this camp is swarming with soldiers. We'd have to be stupid or suicidal to attack Radovid.
Pass then, if your news is so important. But one word from the king and you'll hang. Both of you.
Don't you worry about us.
Greetings.
We haven't talked to Radovid since the first game, so it would be nice to actually see what the hell's going on. And now we have Foltests' daughter, which is being held by death mold, and that's an interesting wrinkle to whatever the hell's going on here. The Redanian quarters.
Temeria stands little chance of surviving if Radovid has made terms with Kedwin.
Even less if he's made a pact with Nilfgaard. He and the Emperor could divide the entire north between them.
I take pleasure in seeing Kedwin picked apart.
But they'd start with the country deepest in chaos, so you'd best hope nothing of that sort has happened.
Damn, Roche. It's fucking dicey in here. You go first, man. These soldiers probably don't like me.
He's a stubborn colt. Wouldn't listen, just as I thought.
Oh, hey!
I remember when he
Hey,
wrote
man.
to Vizima.
Oh, hey, I know you. Excuse me, I'm gonna steal your shit. Well, we probably really don't need anything. As a matter of fact, we don't need anything. I'm not looting anymore.
Did you request an audience with the king?
Yes.
The king will receive you.
Well, let him receive us.
Geralt of Rivia.
Your Majesty.
As usual, you turn up where and when you're least expected. And in such company. I never thought they'd make a soldier out of you.
I had no choice under circumstances. I'm their soldier and Roche is a friend. Damn right Roche is a friend. He's almost one of Geralt's best friends now. Fucking friends, best friends by fucking fire, blood and thunder, baby. Did you see him fucking... We didn't get a chance to talk about it, but did you see him drop kick through the fucking bridge and then punch that guy in the face? That was some of the fucking coolest things I've seen.
Vernon Roche is a friend. He's in uniform, sure, but that's meaningless.
The world has changed greatly since we met those few months ago. Temeria stands at the brink of civil war. Kedwin has taken the Pontar Valley by force, and a Nilfgaardian delegation plays a prominent role at the summit of the Northern Kingdoms. Foltest and Demavend are both dead. Though it seems we were signing treaties just yesterday.
What's the delegation from Nilfgaard doing here?
Henselt invited them.
Shillard Fitzhestelin would never miss an opportunity like this one. He'll come to the talks and stage his favorite drama.
I don't think you guys should fucking allow him to. It doesn't even... This doesn't even concern Nilfgaard. I don't even understand why they are involving Nilfgaard here. They're welcoming the chaos by involving Nilfgaard.
Why did you bring the Knights of the Order here, Your Majesty?
The Order of the Flaming Rose is here to ensure that the talks remain peaceful. We wish to avoid a second Thaned.
Radovid's different right here. He's actually quite nicer. It seems like he generally cares about Temeria's situation.
I've come here for help, Your Majesty.
Wait, Witcher. Were it not for you, Henselt would have perished at the hands of an assassin. Am I right?
News travels fast. I mean, we might as well just tell him the truth. Maybe we can get an angle here.
I killed a would-be assassin. Pure coincidence. I just happened to be there.
Things like that oft seem to happen to you. Enough about Henselt. You said you needed help, Witcher. Tell me more.
Has King Henselt arrived?
He's been talking about his great victory at Vergen ever since.
If Temeria is in turmoil, then who has arrived to represent it?
Constable Natalis, the hero of Brenner, which is good. His presence is like a slap on Shillard's face delivered by the North.
Sheila de Tanzerville is behind the murderers that hit Temeria, Edirn, and Kedwen.
How do you know?
You have to trust me, sire. I know thanks to Deathmole's magic. Let's see if we can persuade him, I guess.
I don't have any proof, but it's her. You've got to believe me, Your Majesty.
Let's say I believe you.
It all makes sense. Shillard Fitzhestelin warned me about a plot. Apparently, Triss Merigold confessed to him that the sorceresses had set up a secret lodge.
Triss is working with Shillard?
She's been detained as a suspect. Shillard believes the sorceresses of Nilfgaard were also part of the conspiracy. Luckily, the entire amphitheatre is under a spell that quells any magic. Otherwise, no one would dare go near all those mages. Well, the talks beckon. Everyone wants to see Temeria's bitter end.
What do you mean by that, Your Majesty?
The nobles are rebelling in Vizima. Lacking a ruler, they simply want to divide the kingdom into provinces. Temeria separates the north from Nilfgaard. In the hands of local barons and warlords, it will be nothing more than a means for the Nilfgaardian cavalry to gain momentum. Henselt wants Redania and Kedwen to partition it.
For shame!
I have no choice, unless we help each other, Witcher. Anais, the daughter of Louisa and Foltest, lives still. After Foltest's death, the La Valettes came to prominence. Louisa's uncle, Baron Orville, became one of the most important people in Temeria. He wanted to see Anais on the throne, but Vizima was still in turmoil. They sent her to Lochmuin anyway to declare her queen before the entire north. During the journey, the girl was kidnapped. Arian La Valette asked me to use my connections to find his sister, which I did. My people tell me Anais is here in Lochmuin, in Deathmold's hands. I cannot mount an armed attack on the Kedwenis. It would be tantamount to declaring war, and we have gathered here to maintain peace. A lone witcher and a former soldier. That would be a different matter. Bring me Anais, Geralt, and I'll salvage a united Temeria, and punish those whose hands are stained with the Temerian king's blood.
You know, I don't know if I trust him to want to do that. I feel like if I give him Anais, he's going to take Temeria for himself instead of splitting it with Kedwen. So So that would probably not be a good idea. I wonder now if we go talk to Arian, it will be something different.
I heard Arian died in a fire that consumed La Valette Castle.
We all thought so, and we were all wrong. The girl is most important, Witcher. I would look after her. Take her back to Tretogor in Redania, where she would mature under the caring gaze of her half-sister and my wife Ada. When she's of age, she can claim the throne and thus guarantee Temeria's sovereignty. I must attend these talks, Geralt. Time is short. Bring me the girl, the two of you. Men without country or commander. Renegades that no one seems to have taken into account. I, in turn, promise that Sheila de Tanzaville will pay for her deeds. I shall punish her with fire and steel.
An alliance with Redania is our only chance at preserving Temeria's independence.
It's still risky.
Anais, she's the key.
I still wonder about Bowski's death. The boy would have had a stronger claim to the throne.
Maybe Anais can tell us something. It's high time we visited our old friend, Deathmold.
The Emperor's men hold Triss. They'll get everything they can out of her, after which she'll be dispensable.
If it's between the sorceress's life and Temeria's future, then I've no choice. I'm sorry. This is no place to talk. Let's wait till we're beyond the gate.
So, hold on here. The young king was firm, a negotiator, fully aware of his position as the strongest ruler of the north. After Temeria, Kedwin, and Edirn were weakened, Redania rose in prominence, yet Radovid knew that he could not stop Nilfgaard alone. In the events of another war, thus Vernon Roche was able to get a guarantee of Redania's support for Temeria, but had to pay a high price indeed. Radovid gained control over Foltests Bastard, the potential heir to the Temerian throne. So, I don't know if I trust Radovid here.
I believe we've resolved everything.
I don't trust him, Vernon. I really don't, my friend. There's got to be another way. Hopefully we could talk to, like, maybe the other Temerian people? You know what I mean? Maybe go into the Temerian camp and talk to fucking Natalis or something? Because that would be nice. It would be really nice to actually get something different. What's in here? Excuse me. Because right now it just wants us to go off and look for Anais. And Bowski's dead? That's fucking absurd. They killed a little... They killed a little boy, man. That's crazy.
Roche. Roche!
Just the person I'd be looking for were I not forced to seek Anais La Valette. You have much to explain, Brigida Paperbrock.
Oh no, you'll not pin this on me. I trusted you and you sent me into a den of vipers. Vipers!
Another Vess?
This is no time for pleasantries, Geralt. Calm yourself, Brigida. You were to watch Foltests' children. I saw nothing dangerous in the task. Obviously I was wrong, but I need your help. Anais has been kidnapped. Bowskii is likely dead. I need to know how this happened. I need to know the details.
You knew well what you were getting me into. You know that entire rotting bunch. The Count, the Baron.
Not half as well as you do, my dear. Who were those men?
Not so fast, Roche. I have been hiding in this city for 3 days, scurrying about like a rat. They're hunting me. I'll not let you leave me here.
What do you propose?
Escort me out of the city, to the river.
What will that get you?
I expected I would need to fend for myself. I've secured passage. Take me there, and I will tell you all.
It's a long way.
You've a traitor in your camp, Roche. Perhaps more than one. What happened to Foltests' bastards is no series of coincidences. It's the result of a clever, treacherous game.
Damn it all. Geralt, I need to look to Anais, learn how we're to get to her. But Brigida might know what happened to Bowskii. Thus far, we've heard nothing but rumors. Take her to the river.
All right, Roche. I'll help you this one last time.
I'll search for a back way into the Kedweni camp.
You're forgetting. I came here for Triss.
Whatever you decide to do later, so be it, but a traitor in the Temerian camp threatens us all. Escort Brigida, learn what you can.
I'd thank you, Roche, if you weren't such a shit.
I'm counting on you, Geralt. Brigida must get to her destination safely.
Good luck, Roche.
Let's join her later because I want to talk and see if we can find the Temerian camp and talk. Where is she going to be at? Don't go fucking dying on me. Go save Triss or help Roche. Because see, that's like the end. It would end the game right here probably. That's the 2 ending quests. Let's go and see if we can talk to...
Renounce magic, I tell you!
Meet Brigida at Lackwayne's Gate. That's fine. I'm pretty sure she's not going anywhere. So that's Redania. Let's see if we can talk to any of the fucking... Like... I don't want to end it right now because I didn't want to come in these camps because... I didn't get a chance to...
So many crowned heads in one place. You must be pleased.
Is this the... Temerian place? It's gotta be.
Geralt of Rivia, I am delighted to see you among the living and the free.
Are you serious, Count?
Such an injustice to lock you up without so much as a hearing, and then the beatings, the torture. It's barbaric, I tell you, based on pure prejudice, the presumption of guilt.
Actually, if I'd seen what they saw...
But alas, such is my homeland, filled with fear, and thus ruthless, cold as stone, dark and severe in aura and mindset.
I suppose there's some truth to that.
A response at once cautious and reasonable. Admirable qualities in and of themselves, positively required in your profession.
If you say so.
But tell me, Witcher, what brings you here? Are you nipping at the heels of Foltests' killer, close to beheading the wretch, as I expect is your style? Do you require my assistance?
I just have some questions, Count.
Well, ask away by all means. I am finding you a skilled, if slightly reticent, conversationalist.
Where did we hear this guy's name before? I believe Triss said that the leaders of Temeria are being picked apart by Count Marivel and some Baron Kimball or something like that. Right?
What brings you to Loch Muin?
Concern for my country, Witcher, and an express and somewhat surprising request from Constable Natalis.
Surprising? How so?
Surely you jest, Witcher? Truth be told, few could marshal loyal forces matching mine on such short order, a Baron Kimbold excepted. Yet, though I very much held Foltests' trust, I cannot say that many of my Temerian peers feel the same way.
Why do you suppose that is?
They resent me. I share neither their customs nor their beliefs.
I've got to say you stand out, Count.
I'm flattered, I suppose, but what specifically do you mean?
I haven't quite put my finger on it, but take a look around. Would you say you resemble your countrymen?
I thank the gods I do not. It is because I love my homeland that I am the first to note its faults, and they are many.
Care to elaborate?
Hypocrisy, superstition, lack of learning. Need I go on?
He looks like a fucking Nilfgaardian with his frilly little stuff he's got up here and his black hair.
If you wouldn't mind.
Take you witchers, for instance. The gods know we suffer a plague of beasts, pre-conjunction, post-conjunction, magically bred and sprung from rotting marshes and the dark abysses of our land.
No such thing as pre-conjunction creatures.
You bite unnecessarily. We have but one remedy for this plague, dwindling in numbers as it may be, yet it is a remedy we revile. You are shunned, spat upon, turned away on stormy nights. Would you say this is reasonable?
It's the way of things.
Spoken like a true representative of a dying species.
Take it easy. So we would have totally missed all these people. I wonder if there's quests in here. And I wonder if we should go around to other camps as well and see if there's quests in there. I doubt there is.
Is a witcher a kind of sorcerer?
It's a fucking witcher. I guess you can say it's a kind of sorcerer. Excuse me, where are we going? Was it the only place? Here we go. Hopefully that woman don't go and die on us now. We probably should have came in here and talked to...
You have it coming.
Yeah, whatever, pal. We should have came in here and talked to Natalis before we got anything else on board. Though I don't think there's any quests in here. Maybe it's just random banter. Where the fuck's this guy? Kimbolt.
Baron Ravenin Kimbolt, I presume.
Does that Witcher's code of yours exempt you from court etiquette? Does it grant you the right to speak to the Highborn without being asked to do so?
I guess I don't need to introduce myself.
Oh no. I know who you are. Geralt of Rivia. Foltest's other favorite hound alongside Roche. Not purebred. They say you bring trouble wherever you appear.
Kimbolt.
What'll happen to Temeria?
Is that a note of nostalgia I hear in your voice? Remembering your service under Foltest, or recalling some romp in the sack with the royal advisor? Whichever it may be, spare me your courtesy. You don't care a lick about my country.
Yeah, fuck Temeria. We don't give a rat's ass about Temeria.
I asked out of concern for a friend. I came here with Vernon Roche.
I know.
We royal hounds like to stick together.
Understand this. I'm talking to you only out of respect for Foltest. Out of remembrance for him.
Haven't seen much evidence of that remembrance, aside from the rewards on my head.
They'd have hanged you if not for the testimony of little Anais.
So the girl finally talked.
Whoever that monk was, to me, he was just like you.
I didn't kill Foltest. That's just one of the things that makes us different.
Really? What else? Honor? Principles?
I'm a witcher. I don't kill humans for coin.
Are you certain it's not just a question of price? Tell me, Geralt. What were you doing at Foltest's side that unfortunate day?
Triss Marigold. I was there for her.
In that case, you killed many for that woman. I hope she was worth it. You're a paid thug. Even if you refuse to acknowledge it. That murky set of principles, values call them. You cast them in the nearest corner when the price is right.
I'm not for sale.
I'm not talking about coin, Witcher. As a freak, you want what you're most often denied. Camaraderie, respect, love. It is for those things that you scale walls and murder innocents. That is your price.
This guy's a real piece of shit.
They say there are no innocents at war.
Indeed. At war, there is but the cause you fight for, a higher calling. Though they also say war is a refuge for the cursed, an asylum for those stripped of heart and soul.
A higher calling. Beautiful concept. Except I remember the knights who stormed La Valette Castle. High-born men fighting atop high walls. They were out to kill for fame, fortune, and pure enjoyment. I was also at Vergen, where simple soldiers went into battle clutching false relics to their breast, knowing that death awaited them if they deserted.
They owed it to their king.
If there's one thing I love about being a witcher, it's that I never have to draw my sword on someone else's command.
I tire of this discussion, Witcher. Get to the point and leave.
I take it you sit on the Council of Regents.
Not for much longer.
Why's that?
The council will become obsolete. Temeria is a country one rules with a crown on one's head, or not at all.
A lot of people are out to don that crown.
But few have the right. As Foltest's cousin, the throne should be mine.
Or the royal daughters, Anais La Valette's.
Dark will be the day when we are ruled by bastards. The nobles have decided to share power.
You said it yourself, Baron. In a crown or not at all.
Temeria will be divided into provinces. A shameful end to the monarchy. A shameful end to the country.
They're gonna re-establish the conclave. I didn't expect so many Temerians to show up for the ceremony.
We're not here for some magic pomp and circumstance. This is about celebrating a new order in the northern kingdoms.
Is that so?
Your kind doesn't understand this yet, but your life is about to change. Forever.
My kind?
Wanderers and scoundrels. People, and I use the term loosely, without loyalty or country. People for whom coin is the law and everything's for sale.
See you later, you schmuck. That guy's a real fucking asshole. Alright, where the hell's Natalis at, man? I definitely want to talk to him.
Young alchemists! Not calling me sauced. Nah, I'm clear of mind, like
Invisible ink? The fuck?
Young alchemists! Not all that falls out
for the scribe?
is gold. Yet a cormorant told shit spells out his hole. Vapors to cleanse.
What the fuck is
water
that?
cold.
The page has been soaked in a substance that will turn blue when treated with the activator. The activator's composition must be kept secret, but I offer it here in encrypted form as a remember. Light, quench, shit, rinse. Thus you will the fact events to read the truth lies deformed guano into piss transform. I ask kindly, my good lord, my summons, my cord, my good lord, heed it keenly, my good. Those wishing to conceal the true contents of their missives from third parties often resort to penning their letters with invisible ink. A message set down in this manner becomes visible only when the document is treated with a substance that reveals the writing. Some use invisible ink as dye, soaking entire pages in it instead of using it to write. The recipient of the message thus treated can confirm by applying a substance that will turn the page a specific color, usually blue. Is this all the same shit? Alright. I don't know what the fuck that is. The Marion Quarter?
Whoa!
And this would be out somewhere. I don't know where the fuck this is. Where is this at? We are right here. So this is... Oh, that's the gargoyle stuff. Damn it, where the hell is this fucking Natalis person at?
Stay away from me.
Alright, take it easy, pal. Oh, we're best friends.
Welcome.
Oh, here we go.
True.
Hush.
Excuse me, sir.
Roche may trust you, but I'm not so sure. What do you want?
Holy...
Representatives of the Council of Regents. Did any come with you?
Only Baron Kimbolt and Count Maravel. The other 5 remain in Vizima. It seems that save Baron Orval, most spend their time trying to devise a way to undermine Anais' claim to the throne.
Kimbolt and Maravel. What's their stance?
Well, they've taken opposing positions, as one might expect. The Baron believes Anais' origin, if you will, stands in the way of her taking the throne, though it's common knowledge that he would simply prefer to seat himself on it. Whereas Maravel has said that Foltests' children have his full support. He stated this in Vizima before the entire council. One thing is certain, words come cheap. Those two may change their minds in a flash if Anais is found and recovered.
Impressive summit, but not all the players have their representatives here.
The most important do. The mages thought about inviting everyone, but time is short.
I've seen a Nilfgaardian delegation.
Scandalous, as I see it. They're here at Henselt's bidding. Before long, he'll be inviting them to his war councils.
The mages will want to get as much as they can out of this summit, and monarchs don't generally like others dictating terms. This may end in a row.
There will be no row. The mages now rely on the mercy of the northern kingdoms.
The amphitheater itself is also protected by an anti-magic shield, like the one used at Thaned.
The times of mage impunity are gone. They will be shown their place.
Alright, well, take it easy. Alright, well, I was expecting something, but it doesn't seem like, I guess it's just touching base with these people. Alright, well, let's get to meet Brigida. Hold on. Lilies and Vipers. Crown Witness. The Witcher and Brigida agreed that he would escort her to the river some distance away from Lochween. From there, a smuggler whom the erstwhile nursemaid of Foltests' children had hired would take her to safety in return for convoying her safety. The woman had promised Geralt information on Bowskii and Anais' fate. The information was so sensitive that merely possessing it had placed Brigida in mortal danger. Geralt wasted no time and headed for Lochween's main gate, where he was due to meet the Crown Witness. Common folks say that shit happens to everyone. I would add that it happens to Witchers especially. Our hero was wandering amidst the ruins of Lochween when he spotted a youngish woman being threateningly pursued by some armed rogues. The Witcher stepped in, promptly found himself embroiled in a convoluted political affair, for the woman proved to be a nursemaid Roche had hired to look after Bowskii and Anais. She could not have known the assignment would prove way over her head. Now, forced to flee, she promised to reveal all she knew about the fate of Foltests' children if Geralt would escort her out of the city and to the river. Go save Triss or help Roche save Foltests' children. At this point, Roche and Geralt's path separated. The Witcher wanted to go to the Nilfgaardian camp to save Triss, and Roche was in a hurry to recover Foltests' children. Roche could wait near the entrance to the Kedwenny camp, however, not for long. He was willing to do everything alone. The Witcher made his decision. Well, we're going to go to this
Lighter approaching.
Gina person first. Oh, this is right here. So convenient. It was cool to come in here and just get a little lore on them. I was half expecting like some kind of side quest or something maybe, but so be it. Let's get this lady out of here. Let me see. Hold on, Regina. I got a lot of codexes to catch up on, my friends. And I will before we actually get to the last part. A none too significant figure, Brigida Pepperbrook was a minor courtier who had the misfortune, depending on how one looks at it, to meet Vernon Roche. Though she lacked powerful friends, connections, and patrons, she nonetheless managed to become embroiled in matters far beyond her capabilities. Brigida would surely have become a victim of the political murder if not for the help of the Witcher, who agreed to escort her out of Lochween. Alright, well, let's get to it. Let's see if we can get this quest done here.
I'll not stay 1 minute longer in this cursed city. Are you ready?
Damn right. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, let's go. Which way
escort?
We shall leave Lochween through the Order's camp. We won't be bothered there. Then we'll descend the mountain path and go onto the river. Who knows what we'll find?
Expecting
I remember you.
Does it matter, Witcher?
You did mention vipers, the Count and the
Blessed be the eternal fire.
Powerful men, important to the Temerian camp, and thoroughly unscrupulous.
Vernon's mentioned them. I guess I have them to thank for an interesting chat Roche and I had a while back. Know them well?
Too early to pry, Witcher. I'll not let you pick my brain and abandon me.
Come on, girl. I love her model she's got going on. She's so unique. Oh, Skull with Death. I like her hair. It's cute, man.
Leads to the right.
That's where they're likely to be waiting.
Roche would say they'd be waiting along both paths.
Roche. You're with me, not him. And I decide for myself. I've agreed to meet someone on the riverbank. We'll go through the wood.
Alright, girl, go ahead.
Calm thus far. Your dear Roche seems to have been wrong.
You two have a history, or do I have it wrong?
He asked a favor of me. I was to stay with Foltests' children, watch them, travel with them if necessary. Child's play, the bastard called it. That's how I wound up in the caravan transporting the children to Lochween for the summit.
Yeah, that clearly went sour. Tell me more.
Soon enough. We've just got to make it through the forest. It's a short way to the river beyond that. It should be calm.
Let's go.
It's not far now. Redlin awaits down by the river, at the end of this path.
Is Redlin another of Roche's contacts?
No, a smuggler. I'd be looking for another way out if he were Roche's man.
Stay behind me.
Alright, girl, let's get out of here. Lead Brigida to the meeting place. Brigida motherfucking Pepperbrook. Oh my goodness, these names. Brigida, where the fuck are we going, girl? Wandering in the dark here? Pretty self-explanatory, I guess. You know, before we go too farther, let's actually take some potions. Because I don't know if we're actually going to get in fighting here. So let's do Rook, Swallow, Tawny Owl. Because I can imagine we probably are going to get in some fights. We're not just escorting her down quietly to the river. Looking good, Geralt.
It's Roche's bitch! Kill them!
Oh, she has a health bar. Gonna get dicey.
A hero, eh?
Come on, Geralt, use your signs, man. Girl, get out the way. Goodness. Almost dead already. We need to get these archers out. They're gonna kill her. Actually, the other guys are gonna kill her. Hang in there, girl. There we go. Ooh, she regens
They were
health.
expecting us.
No time to lose. How much further?
Not far. We must stay on this path. It's the shortest way.
You've gotten into some serious trouble.
I should say so. Temeria is like a haystack, and the information I have is a burning torch. Fill the rest in for yourself.
Damn. Well, I'm happy she regens health because you were about to fucking get wrecked there, woman. We have something up right here. Let's go this way. And then maybe this way? Oh, monsters.
Come on!
Come on, suckers. You might not want to come over here, Brigida. We got monsters on deck. Oh, that's you. I almost wrecked you, girl. Is there even anything over here? Diagram of Armora Tir Nala. Awesome. Alright, well, that's it. Let's go back the other way and look at that other little nook. Man, this is cool. I like this. Draugr Rendari? Goodness, you can get so much interesting stuff on Roche's path here. Let's go over to this way. So we're gonna go... Hold on here. Will we go down? Yeah, we're gonna go down. And then perhaps up here. This little river. Oh, it's something in here. It's a little nook. Sorry, Brigida. I'm fucking exploring, girl. She's fucking screwed. What is this? This cave's gonna get me back to the city or something? Just more stuff to probably get. Awesome, well, let's see what we can get. Are you in here? Look at her. That's what I'm talking about, girl. She don't even care. She's ready to get filthy in these caves. Was that it? But there's something up here. It would be To the left up here, and there's another door. I don't know where the fuck we're going. We're going somewheres though. Come here, Necker. See ya. Where does this take us? Alright, well, let's just keep on going. It's probably going to end up taking us out another way. Unless it was two of the same exits, I guess? I have no idea. Could really use the group finishers now. Hang in there.
Death to all shit-eaters!
I'm gonna hold it just in case we have to fight a boss. See ya, scummy! Come on, Pepperbrook. We have something over here to explore. Oh, look at him. They're scuttling down. Look at her. She's about to get it on with the monsters. That's what I'm talking about. This lady's badass. Come here. Turning Dragon Queen here. We might be able to summon one. You better fucking believe we are. I'm gonna summon in Dragon Queen. Hell fucking yeah, baby.
Wonder how many more will turn up.
Right with Pepperbrook. Bring it on, you big bastard. I wonder if I can one-shot her. Come here. Alright, so I one-shot one of them. Holy. Girl, you better run. Girl, you better run. Look at her. She's fucking wrecking. Holy moly. Geralt and Regina, whatever her name is, Brigida. Fucking badass, man. That's so cool that she actually fought in fucking Dragon Queen with me. Alright, let's actually get to the path here. Goodness. Interesting quest. I hope she can get away. And we find out what the hell is going on with Bowskii and Anais. I feel so bad for the kids, man. Imagine seeing what they've seen and the stuff that they're going through now. That poor girl. Come on, Brigida.
This is the smuggler I spoke of.
This was the smuggler you spoke of. Someone's coming.
You'll not sail off, you whore! Kill her!
Get some haze on board. Hey, man. You know, I'm gonna be honest. If these signs actually worked when I press the button, we'd probably fucking destroy these guys. Hang in there, girl.
I'll have your head!
Get Quen on board here. He's kind of a beast. Oh, you put your fucking shield up. Get out of here.
Thank you. I'd not have survived on my own.
Talk, woman. You've dragged me far away from the city. You owe me an explanation. Who were those men? Who have you been hiding from?
I don't know.
3 days like a rat, you said, and you don't know?
I knew. I mean, I had my suspicions.
So talk. Who's out to kill you?
I don't know.
There you go again.
Truly, I cannot be sure. At first I thought it was revenge for the children, but he knows I'm no traitor.
It's not Roche, we both know that.
Yes, you're right.
Tell me about the Vipers.
They created this storm.
Are they working together?
I would say they detest one another, or that's what they wish everyone to believe. The devil only knows.
You know what the Count intends?
No, but I cannot imagine anyone more different from Baron Kimbold.
Meaning?
I would call him a sheep were his heart not black. He's a jester, an especially nasty one, though I cannot identify his master. He may not even have one.
You know, the last time we actually dealt with somebody with the name of Count was Count DeWitt. And this guy does seem like he looks like he's Nilfgaardian. I wouldn't put it past him if this guy is actually a Nilfgaardian fucking spy put into that position to take over Temeria. I would not put it past. He just looks like it with his frilly stuff that he's got going on as Nilfgaardian look.
What does Baron Kimbold want?
A strong Temeria, and a strong North. He's obsessed. He believes we're surrounded by rebels and traitors, the Lavalettes, the Marabels.
He's probably not alone in that belief.
But he is alone in believing that he himself is the remedy for that ailment. The Baron sees himself on the Temerian throne. He claimed he would achieve this by marrying Anais.
Isn't she a little young for him?
He's a disgusting old satyr. He'd be a tyrant were he to don the crown.
That's fucking disgusting. What's wrong with these people?
Seems you got to know the Baron and the Count well. Then there's Roche. Pretty interesting social life, I'd say.
Being a courtier, that was no life for me. I thought it terribly dull and found a remedy.
Searching for excitement shouldn't get you killed.
It's the last time I do anything of the sort.
You can't be sure of that. Is Vernon the only person you do favors for?
I've never betrayed Temeria, if that's what you ask.
What happened to the convoy carrying Anais and Bowskii? What about the children?
We were ambushed. The caravan was destroyed.
I need details.
We were travelling along the agreed path, with a limited escort so as not to draw attention. The children were in 2 separate wagons, a safety measure, I was told.
Which one were you in?
I was with Anais. One day a messenger appeared with orders for the caravan's commander. A change of plans. We turned north to travel a longer route for safety's sake. Soon after the turnoff, we were attacked. The attackers were killing everyone indiscriminately. One pulled me from the wagon, but a bolt pierced his neck. It was mayhem. I ran for the bushes and hid.
Did you see what happened to the children?
The driver of Bousie's wagon was shot. The horses got spooked and ran off into the forest, taking the wagon with them. When the fighting was done, they found Anais still in her wagon. I turned away for fear of what they might do, but they merely grabbed her and fled.
Any idea what happened to the caravan commander's orders?
I have them. After they took Anais, the bastards were in a hurry. They didn't even think to search the corpses. Take them.
Thanks. Sure you can manage that boat?
I must. I'll not return to the city. Thank you again, Witcher. And follow this through. You'll do us all a favor.
Return to Loch Muine and stay on the forest path. I want to stay on the forest path because I want to actually explore a bit more off camera. See if I can pick up more stuff. Let me at least look to see if we have anything that dropped. From the mage, at least. We killed the mage, what, over here? And she's already gone. See ya. Alright, well, the mage didn't drop anything. What did she give us here? Orders changing the convoy. Honorable sir, I'm the last man who would tell others how to do their job and knowing even less about leading convoys than about carpentry. I have hastened to inform you that I deal with wooden items only in the privy. However, with the safety of Foltests children in mind, I must warn you and suggest a change to your course. The original route proved to be very dangerous and ridden with brigands, a fact that we traveling ahead of the trail experienced personally. Constable Talis himself was highly wounded by the treacherous arrow. Due to the importance of those in your care and responsibility resting upon your shoulders, I suggest you travel through Darling Valley, rest at the local tavern, then follow the old trail which Foltest successfully rid of the robbers in his time. Remember, should anything happen to those in your care, their blood shall be on your hands. Kimbolt. So Kimbolt changed the fucking course here from Baron Kimbolt to Horst Lubavitz. We got something dirty going on here, friends, and it says escorted to the river. Did we not already escort to the river? Alright, well, I'm pretty sure it will probably update when I actually go back in the area, leave the area, but anyways, my friends, I'm out of here. When we get back, we'll deal with this quest, see if it updates or something, I don't know. Or we'll go off and find Vernon, but anyways, take it easy, have a good one, take care, and I'll see you next time.